What are the different protein sources that you should be eating on a daily basis to make sure you are hitting all your protein recommendations? So today I'm going to be going over the different types of protein you can be eating and why. So I'm going to first break it down into two different categories. The first is whole food protein sources and supplements. So when we look at whole foods and supplements, but we're going to start with the whole foods, we want to look at something that's non-inflammatory, so it's not going to upset your system. Second thing is bioavailability. So when we look at bioavailability, what that means is the percent of what you are taking in that you actually absorb. So a common misconception is, say you take in 100 grams of protein from a source, is that you automatically absorb 100%. So that's actually not the case. You could absorb 50%, 80%. There are some sources that are a little bit higher, closer to that 100%, but you are not absorbing 100% of that. So when we look at kind of my top three, what I would look at first is eggs. First off, eggs, super cheap, really easy to get. What the research shows is that the fat and cholesterol within eggs are actually not bad for you. The second thing is bioavailability is very, very high. It's almost near 100%. Second source of whole food protein I would recommend is grass-fed, grass-finished beef. So one of the things with that is that you're not getting any of these antibiotics. The cow is not fed any sort of grain that could be bad for their system and cause irritation to you. But the other thing is too, the fat in there is very high in nutrients, so it is also not bad for your system. Last thing is salmon, also very good in good fats, and it is a very easily digestible protein source. A little bonus is that if you do not like the taste of salmon, you can get a white, flaky, low-fat fish that is, again, also very easily digestible, but it doesn't usually have that fishy taste. Okay, so those are my top three for whole food protein sources. I want to transition over into supplements. So this is a big hot topic, and a question that I get a lot is, what type of supplements for protein should I be taking in, because I'm not hitting those protein goals on a daily basis. So there's multiple different types of protein sources. I typically look at three specific types. So the first is whey protein. This is a very popular type of protein that you can get anywhere. You can get it on Amazon. When we look at whey protein, there's three different types that you want to look for on the label, specifically on the ingredients. So the first is whey protein concentrate. Whey protein concentrate is going to be very low bioavailability. It's a very low quality protein. It's a way that manufacturers will actually fill protein, keeping their costs very low. I would avoid whey protein concentrate. The second is whey isolate. Whey isolate is a little bit better quality, higher bioavailability. It's going to be a little bit pricier. Your last one in that whey protein is going to be hydrolyzed. Now, hydrolyzed is the most broken down. It's the highest bioavailability. It is going to be the most expensive. It's going to be your better quality. I would definitely recommend, because it is a fast absorbing, higher bioavailability, to use that around workouts or strenuous activity to make sure that you're getting the most benefit out of that. The second type of protein supplement is going to be a casein protein. So casein comes from milk, mainly dairy products. It is a slower digesting form of protein. So really good for you're trying to get some protein in or some amino acids before you go to bed. Great to put in a shake right before you go to bed. The last is a egg protein. I do like the egg protein because it is processed, it's dried. Sometimes the taste isn't very good, but the second thing is, for what you get, you might as well just do some eggs because they're going to be a little bit cheaper. Bonus supplement that you can do is egg whites. So you could do the pasteurized egg whites that you get in a carton. So you can actually just drink those because they are pasteurized. It's going to break down some of that bacteria that could be in those eggs. Instead of just cracking the eggs and drinking them. Little pro tip for you: you can actually get those little flavor drops, put that in there, mix it around, chug it down. It's not too bad. What I would recommend, if you are looking for a meal replacement shake, I would get a combination or a mixture of a whey protein and a casein protein. So that's going to give you a different blend of those absorption rates, how fast and how slow, and also those bioavailabilities. And most of the time it's going to be very easy on your system. So if you have any questions around either whole food protein sources or supplements, just leave a comment or question below. I'd be very, very happy to help, and also recommend you some types of protein that you can purchase online or on Amazon or wherever. So again, have any questions, leave a message below.